Hello guys and welcome to my channel. My name is Alita and I make beauty videos every week at 10 a.m. If you're new here, welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, hello again. This week I am so excited to review Tati's new Blendifuls. I have been hearing a lot about these. I have been hearing a lot of different things about these. Some people like them, some people don't. So I bought a couple, I got a couple. I just bought one. This is the packaging that it comes in. It's just like she said it would be on her launch video. I clearly already opened it, but at the top it's just a little rip-off thing. It's very eco-friendly packaging, which I love. It's very sleek, it's pretty, so yeah. And on the back it just says the cleaning instructions, machine wash and dry in delicate laundry bag or gentle hand wash in warm soapy water. Rinse thoroughly and blot dry. Do not bleach, do not dry clean, 100% polyester. Then it says no harsh lines, XO's Tati. So it seems pretty simple to clean these. It seems like when you wash your brushes, you can wash these, or if you just want to wash them every use, you can. They are extremely soft, just like Tati said they would be. They have like a super almost velvety texture, but it's not velvet obviously. But the big one is a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be. There's a lot of different like sections to it. You can fold it a lot of different ways to be able to apply your makeup and use it a lot of different ways. So I really like that. And then you also get the mini one, which this is the mini one. It's cute. It's a darker brown color. It's the same feel as the other one. This one is heart-shaped and this one is more of just like, I don't know, like head-shaped, like almondy shaped. So here are the two together so you guys can see the size comparison. But yeah, I'm super excited to use both of these. I'll try both of them out today, but if I do end up using both of these on a daily basis, I'll probably use this one every day and then just throw this one in my purse so I can just touch up as I go along. So let's get started. So for my foundation today, I'm going to be using the Stay Naked Urban Decay Weightless Liquid Foundation up to 24-hour wear. I heard a lot about this foundation. I needed a new foundation, so I went to Sephora and I picked this up. And I used it last night, and it was wonderful. It was very weightless. It felt like I didn't even have any makeup on. So I'm excited to use this with the Blendiful. And this is my first time using these, so I'm gonna learn with you guys because I have not yet had a chance to use these, so I'm super excited. Okay, so I went ahead and put my foundation up there on that top corner. I didn't put too much foundation on there just because I'm not sure yet how much of this foundation I need to use. I need to grab a mirror, like always. I always do this. So I am just going to go ahead and apply this right to my face. I was gonna hold it. No, I think I am gonna hold it. I'm gonna hold it. I'm gonna start off holding it like this and see how that works out. So I'm just going to... Oh, wow. I'm going to fold it like this to kind of get up here in my, I don't know what that's called, by my nose and under my eye. And I do actually need more foundation, so I'm going to go ahead and grab a little bit more of my foundation on there as well. I think for blending your foundation probably works best to hold it like this. If you want to initially slap it on like this, that worked really well for me, but then to really get in there, I think you should probably hold it like that. That was my initial like thoughts. Okay, so I have applied my foundation completely. It looks really good. Not only do I love this foundation, once again, it doesn't even feel like I have any foundation on, but it blends very, very beautifully. And using this really, really, really made it blend out so nicely. It did take a little bit extra work than what my Fenty Beauty foundation brush usually does, but that's to be expected. I'm not used to using this yet, so probably once I get more used to using it, I will get better and faster at it. But my first reaction was, as soon as I touched this to my face, I was like, oh my gosh, wow. And I started putting my foundation on. I was like, oh, it just feels so nice to like put your makeup on with this. This is the most of it that I use to apply my foundation. I tried to keep it in the same general area, so I only really use like that much of it. So we're gonna see if we can get through a full face with this. Okay, so what I would normally do in my makeup routine next is go ahead and apply my concealer. So I'm going to use the ColourPop No Filter Concealer. You guys know I love this concealer. It retails for $6.50. I realized I need a lighter shade, so I'm going to go get a lighter shade probably today, and that will make my face look much better. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and take a different corner of the three. I'm going to take this one right here to just go ahead and dab this concealer in. So I got my first eye blended, and it actually took way less time than it does with my beauty blender that I normally use, and it looks very, very beautiful. Like, I can't say that it like really looks much different than any other blending, but it is like just as easy and just as pretty as any other blending that I have done. This was easier to do than me sitting here with my beauty blender. This was way easier to blend out with. And it's beautiful. So I'm going to go ahead and do the other eye, and then we will move on. Okay, so I went ahead and put my other eye of concealer on. It looks so good, and it was super fast and super easy with this. It was just like literally a couple of dabs back and forth, and I was like, oh, it's blended in. And this is not holding, like, it's not grabbing all of my product. Like, of course there's some product on there, but it's not like just holding all of the product I'm trying to blend into my face. So this is the part that I was a little skeptical about. I was like, full face. Full face means I can do my bronzer with this. Okay, so we're gonna try it. A lot of people say that they just recommend these for powder. I know Manny said that, so I have a powder bronzer. So I am kind of excited to use this with my powder bronzer, but I also don't know how it's going to work out because I never use a sponge for a sponge type of thing. I still don't know what this is for my bronzer, so we're going to try it and see how it works out. I'm going to go ahead and take the third and final corner of this and go ahead and apply my bronzer with it. Okay guys, so I have this side of my face bronzer on, and I use the Blendiful, and oh my goodness, it works so good. I was like skeptical at first, like how is this going to work? But then I started applying it and I was like, oh wow, that looks really good. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the other side so we can see the final bronze blend with this product, and I will let you guys know what I think. Okay, you guys, I have both sides all bronzed and blended out, and it looks so good. And really, this product barely held any of my bronzer. There is my bronzer corner, and that is all that's left on there. And I dipped into my bronzer quite a few times. I did have to dip into my bronzer more with this product than I do with my bronzer brush. And I might even, after I get done, take my bronzer brush and just kind of soften this up a little bit more. But if I just wanted to use this, I definitely could. Like, it looks very, 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 very pretty. And it was pretty easy to use. So far I really like it. It's making my look very pretty and just very blended out and kind of like airbrush look. And that might be due to my new foundation too. I don't know, but I am loving it so far. So I am going to go ahead and test out the baby Blendiful, and use this for my powder. So I'm gonna go ahead and use it like this and just dip this little corner right here into the powder. And I am of course using my Fenty Beauty powder. You guys know I love this. Ooh. And it does really pick up a lot of powder, which is really nice. I'm just going to apply this powder on my under eyes. Okay, you guys, I have officially applied my powder with the little baby Blendiful. I loved it. It was so easy to do your powder with this. Normally, I have like powder all down the front of me, powder all over here. Today, I literally had no powder. I had no waste of product. The powder really goes into here, and then you put it on your face, and it goes right onto your face and just packs right on exactly where you want it to go, exactly where you're putting it. And let me tell you, I love this little tiny one for powder. It works so good, and this one doesn't even hold that much of my product in it. I got a lot of it back out onto my face. I will say that it is a little bit harder to make a straight line down here versus as with a beauty blender where it has a very straight edge, but with practice it's definitely something that you can achieve. And to really give this look the full effect, I'm going to go ahead and do a quick little eye look just to top it all off. So I'm going to use the Morphe X Jeffree Star palette, and I'm going to dip into the red shade Calabasas. This is what it looks like on my brush. It's just like a deeper red, little pink color, and I'm going to go ahead and apply that into my crease right here. And I love this brush. It is a Morphe brush. It's the purple one that was out of the set that came out around Christmas. My roommate got me these, and I love them. I just have so many brushes that it's hard for me to pick which dang brushes to use, you know what I mean? But I love it. You can never have enough brushes, I feel like. You always need brushes for a different thing. Okay, so I went ahead and applied that color into my crease. And I think for my glitter shadow, I'm going to go ahead and take my finger and dip into the shade Designer Label, which looks like this. It is super sparkly. It's one of my favorite glitters out of this palette. And I'm just going to go ahead and apply that right on my lid. And yes, it does look like it does on my finger, on my lid. You can see it even from back there, how shiny and beautiful this shade is. I'm not gonna lie, this is a go-to look for me. I wear a lot of like red colors, so I like to wear red on my eyes, and I love to wear this look. So I'm going to go ahead and apply this to both eyes. And it only took me one dip out of the pan to achieve this shine with this eyeshadow, which I love because it's so quick, so fast, so easy, so pigmented, so pretty. I'm going to dip back into my red shade Calabasas and just go over my crease color here just to brighten that up and define that a little bit more. And then I'm going to take this Morphe M578 brush to dip back into Calabasas and apply the shade underneath my waterline to complete this look. Okay, I have that shade on underneath my waterline. I'm going to go ahead and take my brush and wipe off my bake that I applied with my Blendiful a little bit earlier. And then I'm going to go ahead and take my Ulta Beauty Bold Ambition Volumizing and Conditioning Mascara. I love this mascara, you guys. I don't know, the wand is weird, but I absolutely love it. It makes my eyelashes so long, and it has such good color to it. And if it's conditioning, we love that. So... but it just really transforms my lashes, like, right off the bat. I do use another mascara over it, just because I have long eyelashes and I like to get that full effect if I can. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and take my Benefit Roller Lash and just apply a little tiny bit over the mascara that I just put on. I don't really know why I started doing this, but I think that the Benefit Roller Lash really fans out my eyelashes. So I like to just kind of top this on, but this just isn't dark enough to wear by itself, which I was kind of disappointed in. Okay, I am going to go ahead and apply some Hustle Baby Fenty Beauty highlighter to my cheeks. Okay, and this look is all complete, you guys. So my thoughts on these. First of all, this is what the big one looks like after I get done using it. It really does look like if I just use it in the same spots that I use, like if I just apply the same product with the same spots, I could use it again. I will probably wash it just because that's how I do it. Here is the little one. This is what it looks like. This one really isn't dirty at all. I could probably brush most of this off and just use it again. My impressions are that I really like these. I do not think these are a waste of money. I think if you want one solid thing to put all of your makeup on with, basically do a full face with, you should pick these up. These are great. I love the feel of them. I love how they look. I love that you get a mini one and a big one for $18, $22 total if you live in the US, because I believe that includes shipping. At least that's what it was for me. So yes, these are worth it if you want to go get some, pick some up, order some online, and try them out. I do not think you will be disappointed. I love them, and I love putting my makeup on with my brushes. So these are highly recommended, and I hope you enjoyed this little review. For more content, go ahead and follow me on Instagram. I will link it right here. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, like this video, and ring the bell so you never miss any more content. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next week. Bye!